Earlier this month, we chatted with Emmy award-winning actor Richard Thomas, who's playing Atticus Finch in the national tour of To Kill a Mockingbird. Play opens tonight right here in Huntsville, and we now have the two cast members portraying Scout and Tom here to get us excited. Scout and Yagle, your actual name is Scout.
Yes.
I just want to clarify that. That is so fun. Welcome to the show.
Weird.
Wait, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
How does that help you really tap into this character? I feel like I don't know anyone named Scout, and I actually had to ask our producer. I said, wait, her name is Scout? Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, it does make it easier for the locals to remember my name, I feel. But yeah, it's a weird coincidence.
Were you named after this character?
Yeah, it is. It is after the show.
Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, after the book, yeah.
And here you are now portraying this in real life. And Yagle, like the bagel, he told me during the break, also welcome. Let's chat again. Guys, this is an iconic performance, especially here in the state of Alabama. Yeah. Tell me just, for those who have, I think we've all read the book, but again, just the roles that you guys play and what that means for you guys to bring this to the stage, especially here in this state. This is big.
Well, I play Tom Robinson, the accused, a black man accused of raping a white woman in 1934 during Jim Crow, a crime that he couldn't have done because he has a physical incapability to do anything of that sort. It's an important story. Some of the events are still happening, and I think it's great that we get to have this story around so people can keep learning and keep understanding that if we are aware of our history and what's happened in the past, we won't make those same mistakes in the future.
Yeah, very well said. And kind of, Scout, I imagine, a similar idea for you. I mean, just like Yagle said, this is a story that has stood the test of time. How does that feel to you, bringing this character to life now on the stage?
It's great, and I think the way it's written in this version, Scout Finch is both the child and the adult looking back on the summer in Alabama. So it's a young white girl realizing her privilege and how people don't live the same way that she does. And also, I think the fact that I'm also playing an adult allows us to look at Atticus as a person, as opposed to an ideal. And it's also equally a story about accepting our parents as people.
Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic, because I think sometimes, even now, it's funny, I was just chatting with a friend, I'm 26, and as we get older, you kind of look at your parents a little different. You love them in the best way, but I'm like, oh, why do we still have a ton of CDs in the house when we don't even have a CD player? Stuff you just kind of start to realize, oh, this is how my family does things. But yeah, an interesting perspective, a child looking up to her father.
They're antiques.
Yeah,
they're antiques.
Sure. Yeah. We'll call it that. I actually think they're just lazy and won't get rid of them, but why, I don't know. But with that too, again, you mentioned Atticus. Richard Thomas, we spoke with him earlier. He's just as nice in person as I'm sure he was in the interview.
Oh my gosh, amazing. So fun. He's such a great leader. He just brings a lot of warmth and I don't know, every room he steps into, he's ready for a joke, ready for fun. He's the best.
Can only imagine so, because this is a phenomenal cast. Curious too what this is like. You guys both primarily reside in New York. You guys are now though on the road. I'm curious just the life of an actor on the road. What is this like for you? It has to be fun, I'm sure.
It is fun.
It's fun. Yeah, we get to see a lot of cool places that we may never have gotten to go to. We get to try a lot of cool food. We get to go to lots of great museums. And we also have to hunt down gems and healthy food everywhere we go. Do you guys have a
pre-show snack ritual? Kind of what are we doing to get our heads in the game? In the show, I should say.
Yeah, also that. I do have I get so nervous before every performance. I have to make sure I eat 2 hours before. And since I do a lot of running around in the show, I have to make sure I have something intermission. And so it is because you're not at home, you don't have the comforts of home. This is your house. So you have to make sure that you're take care of it. I have a completely different relationship with sleep now. It's I need it in ways I've never needed it before. And also just making sure you are going out and seeing the city that you're in, because I believe that the show is equally as important as accepting the privileges of being in a place you've never been before.
Wow. Wow. What a life you guys get to live. Well, welcome to Rocket City, guys. We hope that we treat you well. We are so grateful that you guys are here. Again, To Kill a Mockingbird, going to be at the VBC later this weekend, and you're then on tour around the rest of the country. So we'll have links to where you can get tickets for other spots, of course, on our website as well. Guys, thank you again so much. Have fun tonight. It's a phenomenal show.